Welcome back to MMAOddsBreaker. Today we have Kurt Holobough getting ready to fight Andre Harrison. Come up here in Titan Fighting Championships 34. Actually, just in a couple days. Today's the 15th. He's fighting on the 18th, so it's coming up here pretty quick. I didn't realize because I didn't look at your record till right now. You've won 6 out of your last 8 and 6 in a row. Like you went out, hit a 2-fight slide and then went absolutely nuts. The last fight with Des Green ends up in a split decision win for you. Did you feel like when the fight was over, did it feel like a split decision?
No, I felt that it was unanimous for me. I didn't think it was a split. Once they said split, I was kind of confident that I was still going to get the victory. But I thought I did enough to bring it to a unanimous.
What happened in that fight where one judge saw it for Des? Like, how do you think that anybody could have possibly seen it for Desmond in that one particular instance?
Well, he did. He got a couple early takedowns, but I mean, he wasn't able really to do nothing with it. So I mean, maybe they judged off of that. But go back and look at the fight, and you'll see how hard I pushed and how much he actually ran. To me, if you're only looking for a takedown, you're not trying to win a fight.
Right, I agree. I mean, even if you do a takedown, you've got to do something with it. If you just take a guy down and you hold on to him for 2 minutes or whatever, yeah, you're in control, but you're not really doing much else. And then for me especially, like if you take a guy down, you got to do damage. You got to do something. So you and I agree on that at least. So let's talk about Andre. How do you see this fight breaking out? Like, what kind of fighter is he for the folks at home that have never seen him compete before?
No, he's a pretty good fighter. He's a good wrestler, good kickboxer. He actually likes to come forward and open up with some strikes to look for his takedowns. So I think it's going to be a better matchup for me, honestly. The way that he actually tries to come at you. So with him opening up a little bit, I think it'll give me some success.
He will seem like it seems like to me, and he is 9-0 compared to your 14-2. I have seen him compete a little bit, highlight kind of stuff, and it seems like to me that if he gets pressed, he goes harder, but his technique starts to fade a little bit. He tends to get more wide open. Do you feel the same way when you see tape on him?
Yeah, and that's kind of the plan. My plan is to put pressure on him. Yeah,
well, that's always your plan. That's not any different plan. It's not like anything different. You always put pressure on everybody. That's what you do. So how is this plan different than, say, the plan you had for Des Green?
Well, I want to force him to make mistakes. I don't think he's as big and as strong as Desmond Green. So if I could just force him to make some mistakes, because he likes, like I said, he actually likes to open up with some striking first. So I think I can catch him with a few different things.
Is reach going to be a big factor in this one, and height?
It could. I hadn't really seen him yet, but I know the last time I seen him down in Alabama, I was a good bit bigger than him. He's a little shorter than me, and
he's reported to be 5'8", and your report is 5'11", so that's a big difference, especially at that weight class. That's a huge gap difference, and that's one of the things that helps you out so much is your length and reach advantage. With Des Green, I thought that it was going to be a lot harder because he plays inside so much. Do you think Andre's going to try and play inside as well with this because of the height difference?
Maybe not. I think he likes to kind of stay on the outside and try to use his kicks. So I don't really plan on coming inside too much. But I'm prepared for whatever he wants to bring to the table. So we'll see what happens.
You always prepare for a long, hard war. You always prepare to always go the distance. But do you think you'll be able to finish this fight early?
I do. It's I've been kind of up and down with the finishes and then the decisions, and it's finish time again. So I definitely see myself finishing the fight.
So for the people at home, over his last 6 fights, and the last 6 have been wins. It's submission, decision, TKO, and then a decision again. So he is due for another submission off that tour. I can see you finishing this fight, but I also can see you going the distance because Andre is a tough guy. He is very, very talented, and he's 9-0. He's a guy that hasn't lost yet, so he doesn't understand sometimes when he's in trouble. He won't understand that, hey, I've been rocked. I shouldn't be fighting back, which makes him a little bit more dangerous. And your style is going to try to push him and make him make the mistakes. Well, one of those mistakes might be that he's already hurt and that he now doesn't know that he's falling apart, so he's going to keep swinging harder for the fences, swinging harder to try to finish you. It's going to be interesting for me to watch this fight at home to see kind of how you two peel it out and see where you guys have matured as far as your fight sense. Do you feel like you're more matured when you get inside the ring?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time now, and my fights are starting to add up. I now have over 20-something fights, including an amateur record. So I feel like a veteran of the sport now.
You're definitely a veteran of the sport. I mean, it shows not only in your record, you know, you go back and you look at over your 20 fights you've had with your amateur and your pro career, but then you also look at how you approach fights and how you approach yourself after losing. You know, after your last loss, after Steven Siler, you came back in and you know had to go to the minor leagues and had to kind of rebuild yourself. And you've done a pretty good job of it, in my opinion. I mean, it's been great to watch you fight the last couple of fights, and you really do kind of come out a little bit more mature every time, like a little more. I hate saying mature because it makes me seem like you're just a kid, but you're a kid to me. But it's like, you know, your cage sense is better. You're smarter about how you're going to attack stuff and what you're going to do. And it's a maturity level that really comes out, and it's tough for a lot of athletes to fix themselves, especially in this sport. You know. Well, that's it for today. Thanks so much for coming on here, Kurt. Man, I really appreciate it. Have a great time up there. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great to watch you fight again this weekend on TV. Can't wait to see it. Thanks for coming on MMA Oddsbreaker. We'll talk to you later on.
Not a problem, Frank. Thanks for having me, man.